Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. Today we're back at it again with another makeup tutorial. I was just feeling something green, shimmery, olive. I wanted to do a smoky eye look, so I created this makeup look right here. Of course, you already know I had to pair it with a nude lip. I'm just such a sucker for a nude lip. This is a full face tutorial, so I kind of just show you the whole thing. I like to keep my intros relatively short, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep watching. I will be using two primers today, the first being the Benefit Porefessional primer, and I'm going to be applying that to my T-zone where I tend to be a little bit more oily, and then I will be using my Too Faced Do You primer on the rest of my face. For foundation today, I will be using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation. I love this during summer because it has SPF in it. It actually has SPF 50 in it, which is great, and it also gives a great coverage, and it really gives a skin-like finish. It looks super natural on the skin, and of course, I'm using my StansOut Beauty Sponge to blend this in. You guys know how much I love this, and I do have a link below to where you can purchase this if you are interested. I highly recommend it. To conceal my under eyes, I'm using a small amount of my Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. This stuff is amazing. You guys know I literally use this in every video. I feel bad, but honestly, it is my favorite concealer, and it's one of the only ones I have at the moment. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know what your favorite concealer is, whether it's drugstore or high-end. I'm always looking for something new to try. Of course, I'm going to bronze my face with some cream bronzer. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel cream bronzer, and I'm using this with an angled Sigma Kabuki brush. This is my dream combo. I love using, I think this might be the F84 brush. It also might be the F86. I'm not sure, but I like using an angled synthetic brush to apply this. So now for blush, I've recently been loving using the P.Louise eyeshadow bases, and this is one reason why I love this product because they are so versatile. But I will be using the shade Winter Rose today. It's such a gorgeous baby pink shade. You can see I'm just blending that into where I would normally have blush. Now I'm just going in with my StansOut sponge just to slightly blend those products together, just to make sure that everything is kind of pushed into the skin. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Perla. This stuff is great. You can mix it in with your foundation, put it under your foundation, over your top of your foundation. It does not matter. I've used this product in all different ways, and it looks gorgeous each way. I love it so much, so I would recommend checking this out. The shade Perla is a nice golden glow, which you know we love. So now I'm picking up my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm using that to set the areas of my face that get oily and where my makeup tends to move a little bit more. So in my T-zone, under my eyes, around my smile lines, and then lately I've also been putting it right under my bronzer. I've been liking doing that when I'm not using all over powder. I feel like it leaves for a cleaner application, but for bronzer today I will be using my NARS Laguna bronzer. I love this stuff. It never gets old for me. I'm a die-hard Laguna fan. Now I'm using my Morphe blush. This is the Pop of Coral Trio, and I'm using the shade Boss. This is such a beautiful pink shade. I love the way it layers with the P.Louise base. Picking up the Colourpop Lunch Money Super Shock highlighter, I am layering this over where I put that Liquid Glow by Anastasia, and I'm using a fluffy shadow brush just to give myself a more precise application. Now I'm going to be filling in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I will leave my brow tutorial on the screen in one of the cards, and I will also have it in the description below if you want to check out how I do this. I'm going to speed through this because I do have a tutorial and you guys have seen it a million times, so let's just move on to the eyes. I'm using my P.Louise base in the shade 2 to clean up my brows and help to prime my lid. You can see I'm just using this brush to go directly under my brows, and then I'm pulling it down and patting it onto the lid to make sure that I get the best coverage and the best quality of this product. I'm dipping into my James Charles Morphe palette today, and using the shade Daddy, I'm placing that in my crease area with a small domed brush. I believe this is the Morphe M521 brush, however, I could be wrong. I just prefer to use a very small oval shaped brush in that crease area. I use this to make sure that I have the full amount of pigmentation that I desire for the shadow, and then once I have a general shape for it, I'm going in with a pencil brush, and I'm just using that to slightly blend out that Daddy shade and slightly incorporate a little bit more into that area. Next, I'm taking the shade Social Blade, and I love layering these shades together because they create such a beautiful blend. I'm using a fluffier brush to apply that to the crease area to blend that out, and then once I'm happy with how that looks, I'm going to go back in with the Daddy shade to reinforce it just to make sure we didn't lose any of that pigmentation with the blending. So all I'm doing is adding a little bit more of that shade to the crease and then going back in with the Social Blade shade to blend it out. Just kind of repeating those processes and those steps to make sure that we get the full pigmentation. You can see it just made everything a little bit more vibrant, and it also just ensures that we get the the best blend possible. So I'm just going to repeat these steps on the other eye. I will fast forward through this so you're not sitting here and watching this for like 5 minutes, and we will get on with the rest of the tutorial. I'm taking the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Miss Bliss, and using that green shade, I'm applying that to the lid with my finger. I like to use my finger with these shadows because it gives the most pigmentation, and I also have a lot of control over where I'm placing the product. So you can see I'm just working that up towards that crease area. I'm not bringing it past that crease area, but I just want to bring it to where those two shades meet so that I can create a bit of a blend there. I'm taking the Super Shock Shadow in the shade Above the Clouds, and I'm using that directly on the center of the lid. It's a bit of a lighter green shade, and I just wanted to be a little extra today and have it pop. And then I'm using the shade Wonderlust from my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm placing that in the outer corner. I wanted to add this shade because it's a beautiful shimmery olive shade, and I also haven't used this palette in a hot minute, and it's honestly amazing. The tones are gorgeous. Taking the shade Jet from the same palette, I am pushing that up against my lashes to create a little bit of definition in that area. I didn't want to go in with winged liner or a liquid liner. I wanted to do something smoky today, so I'm just building that up in that outer corner area as well as that lash line. Now I'm using the Colourpop liner in the shade Teaspoon, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line there, blending it a little bit onto the lower lashes as well. Picking up that shade Jet again, I am going to apply that to that lower lash line area to blend it out, and also to reincorporate that shade back onto the lower lash line there. I'm taking Social Blade to blend everything out and also to reincorporate that shade back into that area and just make everything nice and smoky. I'm taking the shade Ringlight from the James Charles palette, and I'm putting that on my inner corner and brow bone to highlight. I also took a little bit of that shade and applied it to the very, very center of my lid, not covering up that Above the Cloud shade, but just adding it to the very center of that to make it pop a little bit more. I will be giving my lashes a quick curl before applying mascara, and today I will be using the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, and then I will be applying lashes. For lashes today, I will be using my Trace Sheet Cosmetics lashes in the style Kiss. I love this pair so much. It is absolutely beautiful for smoky eyes. It just gives the most beautiful tapered effect from that inner corner to the outer corner. And of course, you guys already know I have a code with them. If you use the code BROOK20 at checkout, you will save 20% on any of their items. I am using the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara for my lower lashes. I love this so much. It does such a good job at defining them, and I recommend you check this out if you are interested. I honestly love it. To finish off the look, I'm going to line my lips with my Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Liner, and then I will be applying my Colourpop Lippy Stick in the shade Dream Date. Alright, ladies and gents, so this completes today's video. I'm sorry for the lighting here. As you can tell, the sun is moving, the sun is setting, it's getting to be afternoon, so I apologize if there is any kind of weirdness with the lighting in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys liked it. Also, do not forget to subscribe on your way out and click that bell button so you get notified when I upload. Feel free to leave some comments down below letting me know what you thought of this look or what you want to see from me next, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram because you will see more looks on there than you get to see on here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.